This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Curry looking it over. There's a screen. Down low. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Oh boy, here we go, Doris. A couple of teams that are all too familiar with one another going head-to-head.
BA, they'll play 4 times this year, and even that doesn't seem like enough because there is no love lost between these two franchises. It never seems to matter who's on the roster. There's just distaste for one another.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, BA.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And here's Curry for 3. Here's Chandler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, there's the king of the putbacks, right? Chandler devastating on the offensive glass.
Now here's Parker. The rebound by Cummings.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Now here's Parker. And there's the drive. Pass to Gervin. Lots of room. The rebound by Chandler.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, BA. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Here's Parker. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. On the break.
Well, Steph Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Parker, left side. He gets it in there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And rejected. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Curry. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Shot clock at 6. The 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, what a transition for Chandler. He comes into the league as a quick, skinny guy. Now plays with power.
It's Parker on the attack. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And the free throw, no good. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot. Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see.
Count it.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
It's Parker on the attack. They swipe it. In transition, here they come. Here's Shaw. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, really good passer for his size. Chandler always keeps his head up, looking for opportunities to help his team.
New York trailing. Into the lane. Here's Gervin. He drops it from range. Gervin's got 7. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. They set the screen. Here's Curry. Got a hand on it. And they'll keep... Oh! And here's Parker. He has 6. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Despite what is a lock Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has no let-up. He is chasing excellence.
Now a timeout called by New York. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And that one falls for Curry. That one misses. And he nails the third. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bogues. Pass to Duncan. Here's Diaw. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Pass to Korver. Back to Reed. Misses off the right iron. The Nets with a lead. Here's Sprewell. And that one is hammered home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And there's the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Williams' shot is good. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. And he drives in. Here's Diaw. And the three-pointer goes. Diaw's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And Williams has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Yep, that one goes.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Picked by Reed. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Brooklyn calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Brooklyn making some changes. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Curry with it. He's got 6. Curry splashes it in.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Here's Bogues. No points so far.
Great job on the glass. Bodies down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Going inside. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And the Knicks call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's Brooklyn.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
And there's a pick to end the run. Pass to Duncan. The rebound by Chandler.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Coming. A minute 31 left to play in the second quarter. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw, no good. So he can't get either to fall. The three from Curry. And no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Curry strong against the coverage.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Pass to Duncan. Three-pointer. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
They set a pick. The three from Curry. Here's Dumars. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. It's tipped. Parker right side. Pass to Ginobili. Now Parker. And so it's Brooklyn. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pass to Ginobili. Doubled by Jackson. Here's Duncan. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Stevenson. Here's the pick. Here's Jackson. Drives to the hoop. And that one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 16.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
It's Parker on the attack. And he banks in the layup. Parker's got 10.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Timeout next. It's hot time, fans. Here we go. Brooklyn zone. Fans, give it up one more time. Brooklyn zone. Team.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. And he's going for the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Out to the right wing. Back to Parker. 5 on the clock. Here's Duncan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
There's a screen. Williams from long range. Doesn't go for him.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside, Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Gervin. He's got 9. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. Pass to Korver. Here's Bogues. Williams defending.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Shoot for New York.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
To me, it's so obvious that Kyle Korver's teammates love playing with him. He's such a pro, a good-natured guy, and you can trust him to make tough shots and smart decisions. Love him.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Sprewell. Pass to Thomas. And here is Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line, Jason Williams.
And Williams drops them both. And here's New York now. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Korver. And stolen by Williams.
First personal foul. 14.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Outside, Williams. Inside. Here's Thomas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Nets lead by 21. Thompson with a screen. Here he goes. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
To the paint. Diaw gets the bucket. Diaw's got his second bucket on the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pass to Sprewell. Back to Williams. Uncovered. Thompson pulls it in.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Bogues. To the middle. Count that one, Reed. Reed's gotten his second bucket.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Nets, up by 50. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Curry. To the inside. Down low. Cummings. Clock at 4. Here's Chandler. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Pass to Chandler. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And he's now got the double-double.
Can Mr. Curry shoot the basketball? No doubt. But he's also a very willing and capable passer.
Here's Ginobili from outside the arc. He buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Curry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
At the line.
And so Curry nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Parker left side. Pass to Ginobili. The 3 is up. To the paint. Deflected.
And this is a guy who's always been able to get off the floor quickly, and Chandler gets all of that shot attempt right there.
They set the pick. Here's Curry. The rebound by Duncan.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Here to put on the show, your Brooklyn Nets.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. Here's Ginobili. Parker outside. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Outside Curry. Pass to Chandler. Back to Curry. Here's Dumars.
2 minutes to play. 4 quarters.
The Nets need to get off a shot here. Stolen by Parker. Here's Allen. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're leading by 13. A minute 50 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Time, man. Here we go. Brooklyn zone. Team White.
And the Nets making a change here.
For Team White.
And that one misses. Pass to Duncan. Kicks it out to Parker. And he commits the intentional foul. That one's off. He hits the second from the line.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
They've put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Dumars misses.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. It's Parker on the attack. Blocked. Knocked away. Out to the right wing. Shot is up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one misses. And the second free throw is good. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Chandler. Here's Dumars. 6 on the shot clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Nets lead by 14.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Nets.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
24 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Sprewell. And the Nets, another 3.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
The first free throw is good.
And out the line, shooting 2, Joe.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 11 seconds left in the game. Right wing. Here's Duncan. New York, no good that time either. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.